So, you all are coming from different roads. But you're aiming to get to these torches to show the way. And you all sort of meet at the same time. 3 of you coming from one side, all merging into one group as you're walking. Pickles, you're just straight up walking in the wrong direction.
I'm not meeting them. I'm just voxed off.
Yeah, but you are also wearing the school uniform. So
Yeah.
you are now within close proximity from each other, and you all recognize each other from the welcome group that you had a few weeks prior. There will be an explanation of this in our YouTube videos. We had a session 0, but we didn't record it. It was essentially a welcome meeting for applicants to the school.
I shot fire.
Just interview.
And it was led by Brina the Demagogue, who's an Alwyn. Yeah. So you guys all sort of have this weird like eyebrow moment where you're like, do we know you? Like do I know you?
Just the rock.
It's my drive, it's my power.
I stay hungry. I devour.
My. It's lovely to see all of you again.
Is that what Pickles actually does?
Yeah.
It's canon.
Canon. No, it's not, please.
It's canon.
That burp was invasive. I felt uncomfortable listening to it. Sorry, Aurora.
There's a lot of fun
You're
with these
rudely
noodles.
interrupted by whatever the fuck that was.
Better out than in than I don't know.
Sorry.
What's this?
That stumbled up a little bit, but that's okay because you know what it meant. Carry on.
My, it's great to see all of you again.
I see it.
Yes, you also had a sky. What was it? Iris, Twilight.
I mean, it's very close. Twinlight. Nice to meet you again.
Change it.
What, to Twilight?
Yeah, I mean, changing names is a part of life.
Curious. I mean, perhaps I'll consider it. Is Pickles here?
Everyone is TikTok Pickles. You all meet.
So that was
like,
canon.
I'm just wanting it, yeah.
Like a crossroads, but all. So 3 of you going in the right direction. Pickles, you're going towards them, which is the wrong direction, and you all know he's walking very diligently in the wrong direction.
Yeah, just kind of waddles though, mate. Like,
Is he like coming directly towards us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of move, like step aside.
Oh,
very,
initiation.
like-
That's where we do it.
I just don't acknowledge them, and I just keep walking. Keep walking.
I'm going to pick him up.
In response to this, I writhe to escape just on instinct and try to bite your hand. Just snap, mate. I'm a snapper, remember?
I need
I like it.
opposing strength checks.
My best stat.
So both you can roll me.
Sure thing. I'm doing it in roll 20. I'm doing it in roll 20.
Yep.
Uh,
What'd you get?
21.
That's 4 for a 2. I have a
Jesus.
-2 in strength.
Okay, you try and hold him. He wriggles free immediately. Like
Do I bite him? I tried to bite him.
So real quick, when you wriggle out of his grip, he's got such a little grip on you because you're still wet from not drying off after the pond.
Just hear like a as I like slip out.
So you land on the
Just,
floor out of her grip.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
No. Wait, what's that? No,
Just
the guy from the station. What's his name again?
just my attitude. Sorry,
name
just
again?
just
Wait, who's
No, wait. Didn't you get accepted to the school?
just before all of that, as I've fallen, I've just kind of spun around, like snapped round, I've just just in my deepest fucking voice, just try that again. just as a threat.
It's like that Mickey Mouse thing on TikTok.
And then I turned to him, who's just asked. I was like, yes, I have, yes.
Where are you going? School starts in like 10 minutes.
I believe it's called Strixhaven.
Strixhaven? Is that? Are they by any chance a partner school?
What's
Wait,
this
there's
word?
such things as partner schools?
Oh yeah, I believe it's canonical.
What?
I mean, good colleges, but
Cannon, stop canonizing things.
Canonizing.
Canonizing.
no, wait. Aren't you meant to go the other way? Like, sure. I'm sure the map says.
I look at the map. No, I go look at the map and I look at you. No, you're reading it wrong, and I turn it upside down.
Oh dear.
No, so you're this dot, not the thing that says Strixhaven.
Just canonically, canon. What? I'm just looking at it like, because the thing is, I've got eyes on either side of my head, so I'm kind of going, yeah. Oh, thank you, and then I just fuck off that way. I just start waddling away
Still going
It's
the
in
wrong
the
way.
right direction or the wrong
in
way?
the presumably right direction.
Oh well, now that that's sorted, we should be going. No.
I've just completely forgotten about the person that tried to pick me up.
Quite literally.
Curious little guy.
Can we have
Feel
a
like
like, sorry, in the video, I want Cameron to edit a compilation of Josh just fucking railing these noodles.
Honestly,
I can't
that's the highlight of the video.
Do it to like gas.
Trying to step on the gas.
With the strobe lights.
I would love that.
To put an epilepsy warning at the beginning of it. I just
Yeah.
Bass boost.
100%.
You know, like Penguins of
yeah.
Madness, when he's like when the wolf is
Yeah.
fighting the north wind, and then he like eats a Cheeto and his bass boost is like.
Mate,
It's like
just the Minecraft drinking sound.
Oh my god, sorry.
Uh,
Let's see what Kanji just put in the chat. Eyes on far
Yeah,
sides
it's
of his
great.
head means he's canonically predator, not prey. Which is
That's the
amazing.
point.
I am here to destroy you.
He's got
I will end you.
the
turtle
point
is
is
the
that
apex predator.
he's got a very dark side that he doesn't know about. Is his point?
It explains why the turtle. Explains why the turtle beats the hare in this point.
Yeah,
It's the predator.
Also, you know,
Bro,
The
you
real
don't-
story.
You don't
Also,
want
the
to,
hare's been eaten halfway across the race.
bro. He will pickle you. He will pickle you fast.
God damn it.
Oh, it's like the American Dad sketch where it's the hare and the tortoise just running the race, and it's just the turtle just dragging the hare to get hit by a car. It's just him just dragging the puppy. He's like,
That's exactly it. Exactly it.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
Pickles just starts running off in the proposed direction of the school. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna merrily make my way forwards because I'm not hesitating. I want to get there on time, if not before the turtle. So
Don't try to fuck the turtle. Anyway, I know what you're thinking.
I will note that down.
Okay. So
oh, forgot to introduce yourself. TikTok. Sorry, my bad.
It's lovely to meet you, TikTok. My name's Aurora. Aurora Sky.
Hello. Hang on, we need to go. Wait, what? We might need to go now. A bit late.
Oh, we can walk and talk.
oh God.
TikTok, you're in a side. I'm really sorry.
In for a world of hurt.
It's like I feel like the doctor when he's talking to someone who's already been grabbed by a weeping angel. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's too late. It's inevitable now. Yeah, so you guys are sort of making your way forward. So wait, so you two have introduced yourself, right? Pickles, have you just completely run off at this point? Is anyone trying to stop him, or are they just like, yeah, we'll probably find him soon?
Bro, I'm just a rando that walks up. Literally, I'm just waddling away, mate. Full speed.
He's going in the right direction, right? So
He's
I'm not
going in
gonna
the right
stop
direction.
him. He's just an enthusiastic student.
Alright,
No, I'm
alright.
confused. What's happening is I'm confused.
I'm just a little bit too nervous after
No.
you know getting
I
after
can't get
that
some noodle.
that threat from him. I'm not gonna try and catch up with him.
You're gonna try and
Yeah.
catch the turtle, as it were.
Fuck with the turtle. Fuck with the turtle.
I mean, with your character, what's the difference? Okay, so you guys start making your way.
Oh, that's
Just looked in the book that I currently have open. I'm on page 69. That's just beautiful.
Flames.
So
Nice.
you guys start making your way forward, and you notice this you notice that the further you go down the road, the more and more students are walking alongside you. There are students of all races, genders, even ages. There's quite some older people, some younger. All of you are on the younger side. But there's some quite old students there. And you notice like lizard folk, bullywugs, elves, even vampires, like every race is there. And as you're making your way down, you notice that some of them are like joking, some of them know each other probably, because some people are returning students, obviously. This is the first day of your school year. And as you're walking, you notice this group of four individuals sort of sat on a rock throwing, like sat on a quite large boulder throwing rocks into the sea. There is quite a bulky looking dragonborn, if anyone wants to note this down. There's a bulky dragonborn of the...
I wrote Blagan.
Blagonborn. Okay, so bulky dragonborn, who is, you would assume to be an emerald dragonborn.
They're like a humanoid dragon, but they're like green.
Yeah, dragonborn. Yeah. Yeah. So humanoid dragon, green, but more like a pearlescent green. So green dragons.
Yeah, I know what that means.
So green dragons are separate to emerald dragons because there are now, with the introduction of Fizzbands, there are gem ancestry dragonborns and metallic ancestry dragonborns as well. But he is an emerald dragonborn. There is a troll who's a bit on like the stockier side, but the dragonborn is pretty wham. So there's a dragonborn male, a troll male, and then sort of like a skinny, not very skinny, like small and short tabaxi female who's like sharpening a short blade, and then a human male at the front, sort of like smirking at you as you walk past. He's got like quite dark hair, and he's wearing. Does anyone want to make me a history check?
I wouldn't be paying attention to my character.
You're not. You're just
I probably would be like trying to find as much out as I can, but I don't have a great history, so I mean my history's fine. But does anyone?
I mean, I think I would be paying attention. I've probably read a book once in my life. You know.
I know. I mean,
So this isn't. It's not a very in-depth history check.
My character has +2 to history and he just doesn't care.
Oh, 23.
Got 15.
Yeah. So
Ye-
both of you would notice that they are wearing Strixhaven school uniforms, and they are.
Damn.
You would notice that they're not first years because they're not wearing. So first years and second and forward years have separate uniforms.
oh, is it first
So
one?
your first year uniform is very generic, and your second and onwards are based on what school you're primarily studying in. And these
okay.
guys have got some black and like a creamy white kind of colours to them. You would notice that all 4 of these students are in Silver Quill.
Okay.
And they're sort of all like laughing at you as you walk past and like laughing amongst themselves, like making jokes and sniffing like stupid.
Bastards.
Does anyone want to make? Does anyone want to make me a perception check to see what they're saying?
Oh, let's go. Just gonna make all. I mean, unless.
Okay. Okay.
Babes. Take
9.
rubbish.
90.
TikTok, did you roll?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh.
Should we be streaming the roll
God
20
damn
as
it,
well?
I got 19 and you got 1.
Yeah,
well.
That one. TikTok just does not notice. This is a...
Could do physical dice because I always preferred physical dice, but that's up to you guys.
I was mainly rolling on this for the sake of if it was potentially shown in the video.
Shouldn't we be streaming the roll 20 as well?
I mean, it's not particularly interesting.
I'm only streaming the Roll20 when there's maps, but also there might be things on the Roll20 that I don't want you to see. Like, for example, if there's anything on the GM layer, I don't want you to be able to see them because I'm trying to hide like monsters from you or something.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to stream the Roll20 when there's actually a map up where you know what it is.
Jargon alert. Roll20 is a website where you can look at battle maps and where you can look at them together and zoom in together and put tokens and stuff on it.
Yeah.
That's the jargon.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
Who has anyone rolled for the perception check?
Yeah, so both me and TikTok rolled drastically different results.
19 versus nat 1.
Who got the nat 1?
At me.
Oh, nice. So you won't hear this, TikTok.
He didn't just get one, he is the nat one.
Yep.
So,
Canonically.
you hear sort of them, they're all like laughing and snickering, being like making jokes like, oh, they look disgusting. And then the guy at the front goes, yeah, their craps look really dusty.
I'm just gonna hopefully they're not talking about us and then just avoid eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not socially, confident enough to be going over and challenging that,
As you walk past, he goes, oh, those ops won't last long.
I'm going to glance over towards them, and I'm going to make eye contact with the tabaxi,
Okay.
like cat person. I'm just going to make eye contact, and then just do a little wave, and then look away.
She sort of is looking at you sort of back and forth and just sort of tries to distract
Ah, shit.
herself. Looking at, so she was laughing, but then I think she sort of waves and then just middle fingers you after the wave.
Wait, she what?
She
Phrase that another way.
one character I shouldn't have said that to.
Clip
She
it.
flips you off, which also
Dude got
sounds
fingered
like
on his first day. Not bad.
she middle fingers. That was the worst phrasing for that I could have said.
I am going to do it in my best, most bimbo-y way. I'm just going to and just walk off.
Okay, she was laughing, but at the end she just looked uncomfortable.
On the neck.
She was just sort of okay, well, not uncomfortable. She just didn't really know how to take it. She was just sort of because they were attempting to bully you, and then you just started flirting with it. And she was like, I don't like this anymore.
Stay away,
This
fuck.
flipped in a weird way. And then so they sort of leave you alone after that. But they're kind of doing it to all the students that walk past, all the everyone who is wearing first year uniform. They're doing that too.
Wait. So are these these guys are just like the year 8s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, in terms of British schooling, they are the year 8s because you start at year 7. So they are just trying to bully you. Even though, oh god, I mean, in school, random off topic, year 8 started bullying this year 7, and the year 7 was 6'2", and he just threw it into a tree.
Awesome.
It was amazing.
I feel like when you go from year 7 to year 8, right, you think that you've bigged up, but no, you've leveled down.
Yeah.
You've leveled down.
Yeah.
It's alright. Year 8 suck. Year 9 is alright. Year 10 and year 11 and onwards is the
We're
worst
in-
hell of your life.
When you get into year 10 going on year 11, what we used to do with the year 7s, it happened to me, it happened to my friends, and it's what we did to them. You sell them bags of grass and tell them that it's weed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for anyone in the chat who happens to be a year 10 or 11, don't sell grass fake weed to year 7.
Do it, you'll make a fucking fortune. I did.
No, at least give them something useful,
no, yeah.
like thyme or oregano or something.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another handy.
Sell fake weed. Sell
Here's
fake
another-
weed that is herbs.
Here's another handy tip for the year 8 market, right?
Yeah.
If you're selling sweets on the playground, what you need to do is you need to go to Costco, get a 10-pack of Oreos, and sell each one for £1. The packs cost £1. There you go.
Fine.
I mean,
There you go.
Analysis is easy to work out there, isn't it?
Spend
We weren't
£1,
allowed to sell
make
things
10.
at our school.
Wholesome advice.
Neither were we, dude. That's the point.
People tried.
Criminality.
Right.
Hmm.
So you guys carry on walking, and after this,
Anyway.
Segue back from the criminals.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
gonna
guys-
take out my time and start selling it to the area.
Yeah. I'd do it for a job if I could.
Yeah, so you kind of see that. You see when you walking past, a lot of the students are like walking kind of by themselves. Like some of them are in groups, probably like similar to you, where they have like the welcome meetings. Whereas like some of them are like sort of by themselves, and they're looking around trying to like size each other up, kind of. And like you see that there's a massive stretch lane ahead of you, where you can see thousands upon thousands of students walking up to the school. And in front of you, you can see that because they're students, they probably can't control their magical too well. You see like fireballs flying about, you see sparks of lightning, you see like acids being thrown about. Just all over the
Acids,
place.
plural.
Acids plural, yeah. You just see like a lot of chaotic magic that just shows a lot of lack of control from students. And
Yeah.
on some of them, you can see second and third year students actually like stopping the spells from happening so they don't hurt anyone. And yeah, so you notice like as you're walking, you see like thousands of students walking up, and you eventually in the distance see this massive front gate, which behind the front gate, the only thing you can see behind it is the was the largest star arch you've ever
Invasive.
Invasive. Hey, mine didn't feel like it came from my toes. I used to shut it down. But yeah, so you see this enormous star arch. Like I'm talking thousands of feet tall. Like enormous. Completely still as well. Like just overarching the
Girthy.
It's a girthy star arch. Like
Yeah,
thickness for this star arch's thickness, if you know what I mean. And,
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh.
God. Yeah, so you see this side, and this side is kind of like a beacon, which like you probably see the star arch before you even see the front gate. It's that big, and you sort of walking over. It takes like quite a while for you to eventually get there, but on the way over, you see like countless second and third year students stood kind of like on the sidelines, handing out flyers. Now, these flyers are for different groups and clubs that the students the higher up students run. So like extracurricular activities and like societies that the students run themselves. And there are quite a few. So you see some random ones like Dead Language Society, Distinguished Society of Fine Artists, and it says like who they're run by and everything. You see Dragon Chess Club. You see a live action role playing guild, which if that is an Inception, I don't know what is. You see Mage Tower Cheer Squad. Now Mage Tower is the Strixhaven sport. Imagine Quidditch, but it's not Quidditch. So
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct, not Quidditch. Welcome to Mage Tower. This isn't Quidditch. That's actually what they announced when they opened it up. No, so Mage Tower is Strixhaven sport, and it's competed between the different colleges, which is Silverquill, Prismari, Quandrix, Lorehold, and Witherbloom. Got there. And the way that the game works is that you have to steal the other team's mascot. Now, each college has a mascot, which would be a pest, an elemental, a spirit, a fractal, and an inkling. And each of those mascots represent the different colleges. And yeah, so you see all these extracurricular activities being thrown about with flyers. You see some of the students don't care about the extracurriculars all that much. And you see flyers like thrown about the you see like some of the flyers like thrown about the floor, and under your foot, Aurora. Fucking hell, what's going on? I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm Johnny.
John, I'm gonna shoot you with my real gun. I'm gonna so under your foot, you kind of stand on this fly and you pick it up, and it's an intramural water dancing club.
Intramural.
Yeah,
I know what
I
that
don't know what that
is.
means either. I just read it out the book. But yeah, it's yeah, so it's like a swimming kind of thing. There you go. But it says so the description below it says these swimming enthusiasts combine their athletic skills with the finesse of artists as they choreograph water dances to the latest popular songs. And the songs are usually created by the Prismari students, as Prismari is the college of sort of expressing your emotions, so they would do a lot of the music. For everyone else, extracurriculars can be picked up in the school as well, so it's not just these. This is just to gauge interest.
Cool.
But yeah, you see like a few being thrown. Like dragon chess is thrown about a lot. That's probably one of the more popular ones. You see other ones like gymnastics. You see iron lifters, which would be like you know, if you want to go get buff, that would be like the powerlifting society. There's
You want to become a wham Donny?
yeah, mate. I mean, we all know Pickles is on that one. He doesn't have to lift the thing that much. He's only 2 foot tall. But yeah, so you also see a few things for jobs going around, like flyers. So you see, you actually see a stall outside the front gate with a fairly buff-looking troll man with a chef's hat, quite a long scraggly beard. And he's got some tusks. One of them's like slightly snapped off, and he's there with just a big pot of stew, and he goes, "Hello, boys and girls."
Oh no, I don't like that.
Some stew?
Oh no.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
You know, interested in cooking, and I'm gonna get right up in that, and then wait for the stew.
He pulls-
Pickles!
Is that your name, or are you asking for pickles in the stew? Because I doubt it tastes that good.
Yes.
Hello, Pickles. You want pickles in your stew?
Pickles in.
Yes.
You want
May I try that as well?
You want to? He goes to pick up pickles. No. So he sort of he just has a pickle in his back pocket, and he just takes it out. And
Oh,
he
God.
slices it.
My pickle friend has no apprehension with this.
Warm sliced pickles into the broth, and then he gives you all a ladle of this stuff, and it's pretty like it's a clean bowl, but it looks pretty. How to say it? It looks poorly made, but it's clean.
Bro pulled a pickle out his trousers and souped up.
It's a stew. It is stew.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what. Oh, you can have these. You can have these portions for free. I don't need to put pickles in stew, so I don't know how good it's gonna be. But as per your request, there you go. And he hands you each a bowl of stew.
Ooh, okay.
And yeah, is anyone tasting it?
I'm hesitant because he whipped a pickle out of his back pocket for
I
me.
want to leap
But-
at said stew head first. Not violently, controlled. I want to kind of be
It's
like,
controlled.
Okay.
yeah, and I just kind of want to get my face in it and just kind of go, like, just fucking
Right.
snap it up.
If anyone
Because I'm a turtle, I don't have sucking action, only biting.
Okay.
I'm
going
a
to.
try it.
Aurora size and disappointment. That's sucking action.
Bro, his jaw's locked.
I am going to sort of like kneel down, and I'm going to I'm just going to place my bowl of stew next to Pickle.
No, no,
Okay.
don't.
So Pickle's got 2 portions of stew. Iris and TikTok, are you both trying the stew?
Yes.
Yeah,
While
It
you
is
while
the
you
obvious.
sit down, I see you sitting near me and just kind of like in defense of my food, sort of shield it and keep eating. Fucking
Are you eating Aurora stew as well?
when I'm done, maybe.
Okay, so
If he looks the other way, I'll like
She.
pinch his chip or the stew equivalent.
okay, so I'm gonna do 1 portion each. Iris, you gain 4 temporary hit points.
Ooh, let's go.
Tim,
Double
you
HP.
gain 3 temporary hit points, and you also gain 3 pickles.
TikTok gets 3
So
pickles.
you take a sip of this stew, and it is really, really rich. Like, this is probably the richest broth you've ever tasted. All the meat is really carefully prepared. The pickle actually cuts through this kind of acidity, the heaviness of the broth. They kind of play off each other a little bit, whereas like it's not too heavy because of the pickles. And yeah, even though the pickles went in warm, the stew was warm anyway, so it wasn't as gross as you thought it was going to be. Do you have the second portion, Pickles?
Yes.
Gain 3 more temporary hit points.
So I have 6 more temporary hit points altogether.
So if you were to, when you, how long does
Oh
temporary
no,
hit points
it's
last?
cool.
An hour.
An hour. Cool. So you have those for an hour. Thanks, John. I've
Yeah.
never used these before. But yeah, so
Okay.
you have those for an hour, and but if you were
Nice.
to take any hits, you take them from that pool first, and then go to the regular.
Yep.
Like shields from Fortnite.
Or
Yep.
armor in Hearthstone. Bada bing, bada boom.
Or your dad last night.
He goes, well, I'm glad you all like it. You seem to have taken it pretty well. Now, the reason I'm outside of here, myself, by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name's Guillaume. And I'm the chef of one of the cafes here in Strixhaven, in the Willow campus. And I was just going to ask, we're really low on staff, and if any of you are fancying a job, and he hands out a flyer, like pamphlet with, it's not a very detailed pamphlet at all. It's in the style of a regular pamphlet, but on it it just says hourly rate and then a certain amount of money that I haven't looked up in the book yet. And organization.
Still,
Yeah.
I'm still just enjoying my food, mate. I'm not.
Nah, that's fair. So
I'm not paying attention.
So for each person eating, he essentially puts down a pamphlet, and it has the whereabouts of the cafe on the map circled.
I eat the pamphlet.
You eat the pamphlet. Okay, you lose your temporary hit points.
All of them?
Eat
Fuck.
paper. No.
That's edible as shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
you just see that it says here, like it circled the place where he works on the map, and he said, if you're interested in looking for a job, come here because he needs
Yeah.
staff.
Oh, thank you.
He says, well, if anyone's interested, there are the pamphlets. I'm really low on staff at the moment, and I'd appreciate it if someone can give me a hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I consider it. Thank you.
Good luck on your first day of school, lads.
I enjoyed the paper and go to eat more paper.
Yeah, he actually
I'm
has
a high
Specifically,
fiver.
everyone else's paper.
Can you roll me a sleight of hand check?
Yes,
Ooh,
I
You're
can.
gonna have to beat a big number here.
18.
So he just about takes the paper from under you because he rolled a no. He takes the paper from you, so you don't get the paper. He
Oh.
rolled a natural 19.
Oh.
That's the
Oh.
bit where he goes, mate, I really need the staff. Please don't eat my pamphlets. I didn't even know that you could duplicate these. I wrote all 500 of these by hand last night. If you notice, they got scribbly and scribbly by the end of it. I'd appreciate if you didn't just eat my fucking paper.
I don't react, I just stare.
I gave you stew. Here's more stew, and he gives you another bowl of stew.
I drink the stew.
Please gain
I'm sensing a theme.
2 temporary hit points and roll me a Constitution save because you necked 3 bowls of stew in a row.
Okay.
You're only 2 foot tall as well.
19.
19.
You said-
You firm this stew, like you. God.
Yeah.
You eat this and you don't even budge. You're like, this is a weak amount of stew. Give me the bowl.
In it.
Yeah, give me the whole cauldron. it's all
Listen, you take the higher number, don't you, on this? Because it's two numbers.
You
Yeah.
No, it's the first number.
one.
It's
The first number.
So I'll
Yeah.
take
16.
Off, I'll take
16.
Off 16. That's still fine. I'll take off the
Yeah.
auto rolling advantage from your sheet, so it'll only roll one number.
Okay, thank you very
Anyways.
much.
If you're rolling advantage, you pick the higher number. Disadvantage, the lower number.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just use the first number that you see.
Because roll 20, when you make a sheet, it automatically makes it so that you roll with advantage. By the way, for
Got it.
anybody who doesn't know what advantage or disadvantage is, if you have advantage or disadvantage on a roll, you roll the d20 twice, and then is my camera just cut off?
You cut out, mate.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So if you have advantage or disadvantage, you roll 2 d20s and pick the higher number or the lower number based on advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got
you
16.
have a high chance of getting a higher or lower roll. So you got 16.
Right.
16 is still fine. You eat this soup and you're like, this is nothing to me.
I found the secret to immortality here.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
I mean, I can be a rule thrower here and explain that why that isn't the case, but we'll go into.
Go on.
Just
Oh, so, man, I'm gonna be an asshole here. So technically speaking, actually, temp, you only get temp hit points like once. So, you know, if you get say 5 temporary hit points, and then 5 minutes later you get 7 temporary hit points, then the number of temporary hit points that you have is 7, not 5 plus 7.
Cool, so you got
Okay.
3 temporary hit points, Josh.
oh,
John
thanks,
is-
rules
John
lawyer.
is boring.
Oh,
Fair, what situation here?
what?
are
How
we gonna
fun
get
is that?
clapped?
Yeah, if you-
Oh,
if you're
really?
gonna come out in an all-out brawl this early, then
That's
yeah.
really. That's good.
I'm
Thanks,
sorry.
John. Thanks, John.
To be fair, we did all want him to do it. Like, we did all sort of wait for his answer.
Yeah. Anyway, I look at the dude who's just fed me broth, 2 of which were empty of calories. And I just go, mouth full. I just go, friend.
You say friend?
I'm a turtle.
Fish are friends, not food.
Fish are friends,
Food.
not food.
Food came from. But yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah, so you guys keep going up this lane, and you just see, like, again, loads of people handing out flyers for stuff. You see people asking for work, people asking for jobs to be filled, until you get to the front gates. Now, these front gates are absolutely wide open, with
That's what she said.
like a roar's legs. So we go.
But just,
joking,
Aurora doesn't even
I'm
have to
joking.
try and be
I have
like
barely been
promiscuous.
slutty this entire
I
session.
know, but you're about to walk into the school gates, which is what I was assuming you were saving your legs for. So I was
Saving them for.
Jesus.
know.
Are there any? Can I just take like every flyer / thing that somebody would give to me along the way? I'm just collecting up
Do you
all the
want-
freebies.
What I'll do is I'll list off. If you're doing that, I'm gonna list off every extracurricular and job because everything is gonna be there.
Yeah, just so I can make a note of them, just
Okay.
because I want to have full choice later when I'm considering it in my dorm or whatever.
So in the notes,
You don't have to. You can just send it to me if you
no,
want to save
I'll
time.
read them out because I think it's relevant for the viewers as well. If you're taking all of them, then you're gonna have all of these. For extracurriculars, Dead Languages Society, Distinguished Society of Fine Artists, Dragon Chess Club, Dragon's Guard Historical Society, Fantastical Horticultures Club, Future Entrepreneurs of Strixhaven, Intramural Gymnastics Club, Intramural Silk Ball Club, Intramural Water Dancing Club, Live Action Role Playing Guild, Mage Tower Cheer Squad, Play Actors Drama Guild, Strixhaven Iron Lifters Society, Strixhaven Show Band Association, Strixhaven Star, and Student Mages of Faith.
Did you say can we join more than one?
It depends on how much time you have, because each of them require a certain amount of time, but you do get benefits for each. But
Yeah.
I will brush everybody up on those rulings as and when they want to join a club. That's just for the clubs. For the jobs, you can work in the biblioplex as a book clerk, bookshelver, cafe worker, cleanup crew member, garden tender, or store worker. In the Bow's End Tavern, you can be assistant manager, cleanup crew member, cook,
Where's Cup's gone?
host. Am I dead? What?
I can
Go on.
see his Discord flashing, but.
He's gone for a wank.
Thanks, Josh.
Oh,
You don't have to make it so obvious.
I've just plugged my
okay. Kind of like those temporary hit points.
Yes,
I can now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you can work in the campus grounds as a graffiti eraser, lawn manicurist, litter retriever, sidewalk sweeper, statuary repairer, or trash collector. Campus magic labs, cleanup crew member, specimen preparer, voluntary lab partner. In the dorms, you can do cleanup crew member, event assistant, front desk worker, resident assistant. In the Fire Jolt Cafe, you can be a barista, cashier, cleanup crew member, or server. In the intramural fields, you can be a cleanup crew member, crowd manager, equipment assistant, groundskeeper, or referee. In the Strixhaven Performing Arts Society, there is only one more after this. You can be a cleanup crew member, general assistant, refreshments expert, stagehand, ticket taker, or usher. And in the Strixhaven Stadium, which is where Mage Brawl is held, you can be a cleanup crew member. That's in all of them. An entertainment assistant.
They're getting around.
The entertainment assistant, equipment assistant, groundskeeper, refreshments expert, ticket taker, and usher again. So obviously, I'll take a picture of the.
Wait, Usher's there?
Huh? I knew you.
Wait,
I
Usher?
knew somebody was going to say that.
I'd like to beat Usher.